Hello folks and welcome back to Shogun Total War. I am Kanastep and this is going to be part 11 of my Sengoku Jedi campaign where I'm playing as Clan Imagawa. And so far things are looking pretty good here. In the north things are pretty stable, although Hojo is taking over. They have gotten rid of the Yusugi clan and they are at war with the Takeda clan now. So far Takeda is holding firm. They don't have a lot. They did inherit some of the Yusugi lands, but at this point all they have is Noto, which isn't it's not worth very much, so they're probably not going to hold on to that very long. There's this pretty nasty looking Hojo army here, so they're probably going to capture Noto pretty soon. Down here, it looks like Takeda does have something going for them. I don't know what they have in Sagami, but here in Kai, this isn't nothing. You know, it is a lot of Ashigaru, but they do have some Naginata Cav, and this is some really decent medium Cav. Very high attack. They're pretty slow, but pretty decent armor. They're not great. They don't have great like defense. So they're not like the tanks that heavy Cav are, but they do have really good attack. And that is something. They only have one unit though. That's the thing. So they're not gonna like win battles by themselves, but they can, kind of. I think one-on-one they can possibly beat warrior monks in combat, but these warrior monks do have some upgrades, so that might not hold true for them. They have an attack upgrade, and it looks like they are honored 2. And what about these? Yeah, they're honored 2 as well, so it'd be interesting to see who would win between those two units. But they have a lot of warrior monks, and it looks like Takeda only has one Naginata Cav that I can see at least, so they're probably not going to hold on very long. I am trying to cause some trouble here in the back lines of the Hojo clan. They have lost Kazuza, but they don't really seem to care because they're just kind of doing what they want here against these other clans. And they are very powerful. They're very rich. They have some pretty good units. They have upgraded 3 attack on these Cav archers here. And Shimosa, even with all of these shinobi here, they're still at 125% population loyalty. So they probably aren't going to lose this until I throw some more shinobi in here. They don't have border forts, so I don't think I'm really losing shinobi here, so I can just kind of keep pumping them in until hopefully they eventually cause some issues, but that's going to be kind of a long-term thing. I'm just going to try to slow them down a little bit. I'm not trying to cause a situation where this is what happened with the Mori clan, because I am trying to actively kill the daimyo at this point. I did kill their son last episode, and I am losing quite a few ninja here trying to go after the daimyo, because even my level 2 ninjas only have a 7% chance of killing this daimyo, and that is even if they get through all of the shinobi that are protecting him, and that is just getting through to him, to Iga, because I'm losing ninjas here in Awari. They don't have a border fort, but apparently they have shinobi there, I'm guessing. I'm wondering if I need to start bringing ninjas in from just kind of the long way. I feel like I've lost a lot in Bison. Shinobi and ninjas. And they don't, last I checked, I don't think there's a border fort in Bison, so they just must have shinobi there, I'm guessing. Although I think it is rebel held at this point. It is rebel held, so maybe I try again and try Bison and Tosa. The thing with Tosa is that because they have this 4-star, they probably have shinobi guarding him. So if I try to, go through this route, I might lose more guys. So maybe I send my ninjas in through Bison and try to go this route. It's kind of the long route, but, it might work. Now, I think, am I training ninjas with Honor 2? It doesn't look like it. Looks like I'm not quite there yet. What am I building right now? So it looks like I need to build a citadel when I have more money. So perhaps next year I can build a citadel, and then I can work on that geisha house eventually, because I do have a geisha house, so I am training level 2 ninjas here in Heizen, but I'm having a hard time finding a job for my level 1 ninjas, just because they have a 0% chance of going after these 5-star daimyos. So what I've been trying to do is kind of level them up by, attacking emissaries and level 0 generals. Now, even that hasn't really done a whole lot for me. I've lost a lot of ninjas going after level 0 ninjas, or level 0 generals. So maybe if I'm a little bit more smarter about this and just go after emissaries, possibly, that's an idea. I do have a Takeda emissary hanging out in Shinano. There's these 2 Hojo emissaries in Kai. They don't have a border fort here in Kai, so now I'm guessing they do have shinobi here because there is 2, 3-star generals. So I'm guessing there's shinobi here, but maybe if I just kind of hunt down a few emissaries, I can possibly get a ninja or 2 just up to that level 2. And that's just in the meantime, while I'm still working on getting Bungo up to being able to train level 2 ninjas. Because it's at this point, they're just not really making their money. I'm just losing a lot of guys. So maybe I just kind of focus on saving money. Maybe that's an idea too, is just train ninjas here in Heizen. That is definitely an idea. Now, the good news is I do have 3 level 2 ninjas that are right here. They can attack the Mori Daimyo in the very next turn. Now, like I was saying, I sort of unintentionally made the Mori clan lose a lot of their land. Most of this land is now rebel held. They do have territory here, and then they have Tosa, and then they have a few territories here, maybe they have Kwachi, which is good. Kwachi's a rich province. But that's kind of crappy because that means I've kind of shot myself in the foot. My whole strategy was inherit their lands and then I get them for free. But if they're rebel held, that means I still need to attack those provinces. It still gets rid of a very, powerful faction, but it doesn't really do the job for me the way that I wanted it to happen. And I was thinking like, why did this happen? Like why? Because I didn't mean it for it to happen. I only had, I was using my shinobi, just one in each province, just hunting and looking for family members and trying to keep track of where the daimyo was. I wasn't trying to cause revolutions, and I was thinking about it. I was like, why is there so many Iki revolts? And that, ding, 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 it went off. I realized, oh yeah, Mori clan went to Christianity, and what that happens is that makes the people that are Buddhist unhappy, and that causes these Iki revolutions because they are Buddhist fanatics. So that's what happened. They didn't have the churches and the priests, or at least enough of them, converting their population to Christianity, so they were revolting with only one shinobi, in each province. So yeah, I should have thought about that. I wasn't really thinking about that. I was thinking, because before, that wasn't an issue. I've played this campaign before, and I had no issue using shinobi to hunt with my ninjas. I can use my shinobi as spotters. I can use my emissary as spotters for my ninja. That way they can kind of plot a path through the border forts and find the safest way to get to these daimyos and to these heirs. That ended up creating a big old problem for the Mori clan, and that was unintentional, and that was kind of my fault. That was my fault, and that's something I can learn going forward. Now, going forward, however, is going to be, I would say, easier going after the Hojo clan and the Oda clan because neither of them are Christian, at least so far. And in addition to that, whoever kills this daimyo is going to rank up pretty high. He might be level 3 or level 4 by the time he kills that daimyo. And that means I'm going to have a pretty good ninja ready to, go after some Hojo family members. Now, I do believe they have at least 2 heirs. Jesus, oh my god, look at all those. This is 3 attack Ashigaru Yarikav. Ooh, that's a scary little army. Yeah, Hojo's going to be tough. They're going to be a clan that I really hope that I can get rid of them with my ninjas, because fighting them with my armies, they just straight up, they would beat me. Here's an heir. There's an heir right there. Because at this point, I got a couple, stacks here. It's looking okay. Some decent generals. Shidara, Shigetsugu, I got my 4-star daimyo here. He's looking okay. But the problem though is that my soldiers they're very basic. I haven't invested in any upgrades for them. I haven't built any armories. I haven't built any swordsmiths. So I'm looking at, pretty basic level 1 archers, spearmen, level whatever attack, whatever level that they come with, that is. I do have some good generals, obviously. Tokugawa Ieyasu, these are guys that are going to add buffs to my units, of course. you know, 4-star daimyo, 3-star general. They're going to add buffs to make my guys fight better. But still, my armies are just completely outmatched. You know, they're going to be going up against warrior monks. They're going to be going up against, you know, these high attack, even cav archers. Like that's just a 3-attack cav archer is going to do well in melee against some of my soldiers. I mean, that would probably beat my level 0 Yari cav, which is made to hunt down cav archers. He would probably lose to a 3-attack cav archer, honestly. So that would be tricky if they went to war with me. Shinano is somewhat easily defensible, but still, if they turn their attention towards me, that's going to be tough. So I'm going to have to get this sorted out rather quickly. I think that will happen. Luckily, he's not moving around too much. He's been kind of hanging out in Iga this whole time, so that's kind of nice. I have my emissary spotting for my ninjas here. Obviously, he can't get killed by enemy shinobi because he's, you know, technically allowed to be there. And we are allied with the Mori clan. So this is working fine. And it's going to be, I don't know quite what I want to do. If I actually want to use ninjas to take out the Shimazu clan. Right now, I'm kind of okay with them kind of hanging out. I think they just have Io and possibly Tsunuki. No, I think they just have Io, honestly. If I look here, they do have Tsunuki as well. So they're fine hanging out. I could technically attack, but I think that would incur the wrath. I mean, I don't want to attack Mori. I want to still keep them on my side so I can inherit their lands. I could technically attack Io, but I just don't want to. That's just pointless. Having the Shimazu, actually, no, I don't want to attack the Shimazu clan because they are the allies of the Hojo clan, and are they not? Oh wow, so Hojo has broken their alliance with the Shimazu clan. I wonder why. That's interesting. Huh. Is it because... Oh, I think it's because the Takeda clan is allied with the Shimazu clan, and so they had to break their alliance because they're attacking the Takeda clan. Okay, that's interesting. All right, that's something to look at. But in any case, I do, like I said, going forward, I have these 3 ninjas right here that are ready to attack this daimyo. And let's see, I got 3 turns left in this year, so I have a little bit of money to spend on. I don't know if I really want to train soldiers, to be honest. Just because they cost upkeep and I'm starting to run out of upkeep space at this point. I might just want to spend money on ninjas, or maybe there is a cheap building I can build. Okay, so even though I can't afford the Citadel, that's fine. I actually just realized that there is other buildings that I can build in Bungo that's going to help me build up to those that geisha house eventually, because I do need this this famous tea house before I can build that geisha house, and I also need a tranquil garden as well. So these are a couple cheap buildings, very quick and easy to build that I can work on before I start building this 15,000 koku 7-season Citadel. So yeah, it's still going to be quite a ways before I get that geisha house going in Bungo, but it will be worth it. It's going to be nice to have 2 provinces that can produce and train these level 2 ninja. But other than that, I don't think there's a whole lot for me to do. I can just kind of save my money for now. Hang on. I don't think I need more soldiers that could bite me in the ass later on, but I think for now, I think I forgot. I want to make sure that these guys are attacking. 7% chance, not a good chance, but let's get them. Oh no, oops. Oh, I just realized I'm at the end of this turn, so yes, I want to make sure I cancel this mission because I want to I want to make sure that they go through Issa. I forgot that I was at the end of a turn here, so yes, I want to make sure that these guys are in Issa and they don't go through Omi, because I don't know what's in Omi. I feel like I've lost a lot of shinobi in Omi, so I'm just gonna... Yes, I forgot that I was at the end of this turn, so put them in Issa, and then the next turn I'll have them go after the daimyo, and that's gonna be that. Alright, so I have finally caused a Peasant Revolt in Shimosa. That's nice. I put a few more shinobi there in that last turn, and that's a decent little Peasant Revolt, so yeah, just trying to cause some issues for Hojo. I feel like they've had it too easy, so that's fine. And what was my ninja doing in Mino? Oh dang. I had him on a, he was in a Wari, and I had him on an assassination mission on a 0-star general, thinking that'd be an easy kill. And then that 0-star general went to Mino, and my ninja followed and got killed. So that sucks. And that's why ninjas are so freaking, hard to use. They're expensive, and they just die like that. Even when you're paying pretty close attention to them, they can still die. So yeah, see, like in this case where I've paid, very close attention to making sure that my ninjas go through the right path of provinces, they can still just get easily, capped by security forces here in Iga, but that's the risk they take. And the reason why I'm keeping my 6-star heir here in Totomi, I don't really have a place for him right now. I have, a couple decent armies and generals here in Shinano, and then a couple decent armies and generals here in Bungo as well. This is my oldest heir here in Bungo, and then Sakai Tadatsugu is here in Buzen. And then, see, the thing is I'm afraid that if he ends up in an army, if I have to fight a battle in Shinano, what happens sometimes is he will end up in a unit, he'll end up in in an army with, the daimyo, his father, of course, right? Well, I mean, historically, it's not his father, but in any case, you'll lose track of his unit because his banner won't have anything special on it to notify you that is your heir. He'll look like just another archer to you, I believe, and I believe so. I mean, there might be a difference in Matt Banner, but he won't be the general of the army, even though he outranks the daimyo. So you can end up losing track of him, and you can end up getting him killed. And I don't want that to happen, so I just want him to chill out here. He has enough shinobi, I would say, defending him in Totomi, and he's just gonna kind of chill out, keep him safe until I have a way to use him, a purpose for him. Hopefully that won't take too long, but yeah, for the time being, I just want him to chill out separately from these other generals here in Shinano. Yeah, but I think I'm at the end of the turn here. Punitive tax is looking okay. Let's just end the turn and see if I can get one of these ninjas to take care of this daimyo here in Iga. Alright, so I got that famous tea house that's finished being built in Bungo, and I have that ninja house in Buzen. That's right, because I am working on getting those battlefield ninjas going in Buzen. So now I just have to build a sword dojo, and that's it. That's actually not a lot. I kind of thought that it took more for that battlefield ninja dojo to be built, but nope, just a ninja house and a sword dojo, and that's it. So that's not bad. Ooh, looks like Hojo might be taking Sagami. Okay. And Ninja is close to his target. I got 3 chances. Each chance is 7%, so 21% chance that one of these guys kill the daimyo, and that's if they get past the shinobi that are here. So less than 21% chance. Let's see how it goes. Alright, dang. Okay, so I did lose one of my ninjas to shinobi, and then my other 2 ninjas died in the attempt, actually, of trying to kill him. So that did not work out, but, I got more ninjas on the way. I'm trying to sneak some ninjas in through Baizen and Harima. It looks like Baizen looks to be clear, so I'm kind of sneaking them in through here, and then maybe Harima. It'll be the long way around, but hopefully I'll lose less guys that way. I feel like I'm just losing a lot right now going through Awari. Average harvest making 2,500. It's okay. And Lord Oda has sent an emissary. Will I grant an audience? I'm trying to remember. I think that I wasn't allied with him because he's at war with the Mori clan. And I mean, I don't know if they still are at war, obviously. So that may have changed during the end turn. I will grant him an audience, and I will say yes. But if it just turns out at the end of the turn that they are still at war with each other, then I will obviously stick with Clan Mori. God dang. The Oda emissary capped my ninja. Jesus, my ninja had an 83% chance of killing him. And that's how it goes out. See, that's why they're so freaking hard to train up. I mean, dang, man. Alright, Issa General. Let's see, Issa... Oh, interesting. Okay, so Mori did take Issa. That's good. And the Rebel General in Shimosa keeps retreating. That's annoying. But I am causing trouble for the Hojo back here, so that's fine, I guess. And, alright, choose your allies. Yeah, so this is, yeah, I thought this was the case. Oda and Mori are still at war with each other. So, let's see, do you wish to remain allied to Lord Oda? No, I do not. So, just a double check that I am allied with the Mori clan. Yes, that's fine. Alright, so, how are we going so far? Maybe, so this is another level 1. I keep trying to train up my level 1s just because I'm still training them here in Bungo. Maybe what I should do is just stop training them here. Yeah, I don't have anyone queued up, so this is going to be my last level 1, I think, at least for a while. I might just wait until I can train level 2s, just because, yeah, the level 1s just they're not getting it done. And yeah, that's a question. I think I go up here and send them after, this guy who just killed. See, now he's level 1 because he just defended himself. He just killed my ninja, so he's a little harder to kill now, so yeah, that's how that works. I think I'm going to keep working on that. Yeah, I'm giving Hojo some problems here in Itachi. Other than that, though, so far, so they don't have a border fort in Kawachi. That's good. Hopefully they don't have anything in Yamato. And yeah, now they did take Issa, so that's good. They're taking territory, so hopefully they can reclaim some more land that they've lost, so that when I do finally take them out, I will actually gain something from them. Now I have another ninja close to the Mori Daimyo. Let's see how he does. Yeah, they keep trying that poison string tactic. I would not advise that one, but you know, what do I know about being a ninja? So let's see, I'm catching Shinobi here in Bozen, that's fine. And Takeda is sending an emissary. This is going to be for an alliance because we already have a ceasefire. This is probably not going to work because I'm pretty sure he's at war with the Hojo clan. But again, as always, I will say yes just because they may have pieced out during the end turn, so we'll see what he says. Okay, yeah, so the Takeda clan and the Hojo clan are not at war with anymore, so by having a peace treaty with the Takeda clan, I should be getting that extra 250 koku, which is good, that's nice. And something interesting, now, Shimazu had taken over all of Shikoku plus Awaji, so there's like, what, you know, a clan that looked like they were on their way out was starting to look like they were, you know, doing good again because they were fighting off the Mori clan here. In fact, are they still at war? Yeah, they are still at war, but this is what I saw because I only have one shinobi here in Tosa, and him by himself caused this little Iko-Iki revolution here in Tosa, and the Shimazu clan lost Tosa to these warrior monks. And I was thinking, well, what the heck? What does that mean? Well, aha. It means they've gone Christian as well. So now we have 2 Christian clans on the map, the Mori and the Shimazu. And I don't know, I just had this shinobi kind of just hanging out, keeping an eye on things. And I didn't really mean to be causing that kind of trouble, but, I mean, that's the thing. I just kind of I didn't want any more shinobi in Mori territory because I didn't want to keep causing issues. I wanted to give Mori a chance to kind of reclaim some of that territory before I inherit that land. Now, in this case, I'm starting to think the same thing about the Shimazu clan. If they keep branching out and taking more rebel territory, then maybe it will be worth my time to assassinate their family and then take over their lands once I make an alliance with them. So I don't really want to be doing this, but at the same time, I do like keeping an eye on them. But I guess I can just kind of boogie off and just kind of hang out over here in Shimosa and try to cause some more issues for the Hojo clan. Okay, so now Lord Hojo is sending ninjas after Tokugawa Ieyasu. So that's 2 ninjas this turn that were caught by my shinobi. So yeah, it's a good thing I have him being protected, because losing him would suck. And speaking of losing ninjas, dang, this is my second ninja in a row that has died to a shinobi here in Issa. So yeah, this is getting tough. And Lord Hojo has 2 heirs. So yeah, now there is 2 sons that I have to kill if I do want to, or 2 sons and then 1 daimyo that I have to kill if I want to take over Lord Hojo's land. So something I want to try to keep in my memory, locked away. And yeah, so at this point I know that they're at war. I just saw them attacking each other, so I'm not going to grant an audience. There's no point in keeping on doing this. So yeah, they all went for it. I saw Takeda going after Musashi, and that did not go well for them. I believe they just backed off. But then Sagami, something was happening down here, and I wanted to go see who has Sagami. So Takeda still owns Sagami. Ooh, and it looks like Takeda has taken over Sato. Interesting. All right, so I guess maybe my shinobi actions are helping out, maybe, perhaps, or Takeda's just kind of doing the work by themselves, but good for them. Now, I've just had a poor harvest, and it's not going to leave me with a whole lot of room here. I did want to train up some Yari Cav, just because these armies in Bungo don't have. I did get a Yari Cav over here in Bungo, but I would like a Yari Cav here in Buzen as well. And I am going to finally start working on building this Battlefield Ninja Dojo here in Buzen. Looks pretty cool. So that's going to be good, so I can start getting those Battlefield Ninjas going eventually. And other than that, though, I'm losing a lot of ninja going after this daimyo. I think I've lost, gosh, I don't know, over 10 probably at this point. Either going after him or going after him and then getting caught by his shinobi. But, you know, I got a lot of ninjas on the way, so I'm going to go and keep cracking at that. Let's just take a look and see how many territories he has. Not a ton. He has these 3 over, like, in, you know, southern Honshu, like these 3 territories here. And then he has a few of these. Looks like he has Tamba, Yamashiro, Kawachi, Yamato, and Issa, I'm guessing, I think, based on the throne room map. And yeah, then it's just a matter of seeing how many of those territories actually go to me, or how many of them actually go rebel. So yeah, this might not end up being worth it in the long run. But in any case, I like showing this style of play, so I'm just gonna keep on cracking on here.
In the depths of the ocean, there we have a kingdom.
Okay, alright, so this is interesting. None of my ninjas actually got to him. I lost a lot of ninjas. He must have had some real badass shinobi defending him here in Yamato, because any ninja that I sent into Yamato that was dying, they weren't even getting to have those like videos to attack him. But he has died of an illness or old age. I mean, he already does start the campaign off as pretty old, so it looks like he's finally died naturally. So my ninjas didn't work, but just judging by the colors, see, those are my colors, and that's my color as well. So it looks like I have gotten a few territories. Let's click OK and see what else I've gotten. And, you know, whether it was actually worth it or not. Alright, so looks like I have some, but yeah, this is the problem that we're talking about here. 70% population loyalty, 90% population loyalty, so that's not bad. I do have some shinobi that are nearby as well that can help out, so I'm glad I have that. Kawachi's looking okay, and this is with very low taxes too. Let's see, how about up here? So this is all looking good, and this is all mine. So I think I inherited pretty much everything that they had, which is nice. What about forces? Did I get... So I got 2-star generals, some archers, nothing crazy here. This is where the daimyo, so this is where his bodyguard unit's still left. I have this awkward 10-man heavy cav bodyguard unit, but there's no daimyo, so it's only 10 instead of 11. You know, then some Yari cav, of course, or Yari samurai. And then what about here? Yari samurai, 1-star general, no dachi swordsman, that's not bad. Spear dojo, improved farmland. Kawachi makes good money. They make 504 koku, so that's really nice. Yamato, nothing crazy. Issa, nothing here, it looks like. And what else? Did I get anything else cool? Oh, Portuguese trading post. Oh, this is weird. Okay, so they're Christian and I inherit their territory. I really hope that doesn't make me Christian because, oh, that's so, okay. I have no idea what's happening here. Does that, so am I going to make money off of their Portuguese trading post without actually converting to Christianity? I don't know. Interesting. So yeah, nothing too crazy buildings wise, except for I really want to know what's going on with that. I got some decent generals. 3-star general here, Saito Masanori. 2-star general, Saito Tatsuoki. Got some, so you got some arquebusiers here. Interesting. And then, yeah, nothing too crazy. Some more arquebusiers here as well. So, interesting. Well, so the ninjas did not work. And frankly, that's okay because it was really, they were not getting through to Yamato or through to the Mori daimyo. So that was a little, I was actually starting to think like, man, I need to maybe switch to someone else, maybe start going after Shimazu or Hojo or Oda, anyone, because yeah, it was not working. So now the question is, do I go after the Shimazu clan? Because they do have Shikoku, like it's not nothing. So maybe that's what I do. I don't know if they have any heirs. Let's see if I can see any. Nothing here, and then nothing here. So I don't see any heirs. They do have a bunch of like emissaries right here. I can just try to kill some emissaries and see if I can get some additional ranks off of that. And yeah, here too. Let's just kill some dudes. Get him, and yeah, you get him. And then we'll flood Shikoku and see if we can find that daimyo and see if there's any heirs there. I do want to keep my shinobi away from Shikoku because they've also gone Christian and I don't want to cause any more revolutions. Okay, so that's going to be key. Good news is this all looks good. It looks like there's going to be no revolts here, but I do need to take care of this down here, and I might be able to actually. Like I said, this is looking okay. Just the way it is. And it's going to be interesting to see if I do get attacked by rebels. Like, are the rebels from Harima and Tama going to attack me? Is Oda going to attack me? Because we're not allied with the Oda clan. Are they... They're not at war with anyone either. So, And Shimazu is not... They're not at war with Oda. I think that is something I should do. Is ally with the Oda clan. Or no, so yeah, I need to send this emissary to Shimazu territory to look for their daimyo. That's right, yeah, because then I need to send this emissary over to Oda territory to look for their daimyo and try to get simultaneous alliances with either clan. They're not at war with each other, so that's fine. It's not gonna bother this, and neither clan is at war with the Hojo clan, which is my only ally right now. Speaking of which, I'm doing a pretty good job here of causing a little pain in their ass, because I feel like I'm just going back and forth between Kazusa, Shimosa, Hitachi, and Mutsu. These provinces don't have border forts, and they don't seem to have a shinobi presence, so I'm just kind of causing some havoc for them. They are in this on-again, off-again war with the Takeda clan, and for a second there, they did take Sagami off of the Takeda clan, and it looks like they do still have Sagami, so that's tough for the Takeda. It's a pretty rich province, so losing that's going to be tough for them. It looks like this is the beginning of the end for the Takeda clan, because they probably don't have a whole lot of fight left in them, and it's going to be important for me that I use this valuable time that I have appropriately. And what I'm thinking is, what might be a good idea is that since I'm pretty soon, I'm going to be so I'm building up this geisha house here in Bungo. It's only like a turn or two away from being finished, so I'll be able to produce and train level 2 ninjas from Bungo and Heizen. And I think at that point I should basically kind of split up their tasks. So Heizen should be going after Shimazu, and then Bungo ninjas should be going after Oda, maybe Hojo. They're probably a pretty big threat at this point. That's my idea. And then on top of that, I also do have this Battlefield Ninja Dojo here as well that's finished. It is finished, right? It is, yeah. So here's my Battlefield Ninjas, and I can produce these. They're kind of spendy. 450 koku. I'll read this off to you. Operating in small groups, the Battlefield Ninjas are one of the most powerful units on the battlefield. Their ability to hide, even in relatively open terrain, and their astounding combat abilities make them ideal for eliminating enemy generals on the battlefield and taking out key enemy units. So yeah, they're interesting. They're a small group. They have high stats, but they have like low armor because, you know, they're ninjas. And they can fight decently in melee, but because their units are so small, you don't really want them to do that. What they are really good at is that they have these throwing stars, they're shuriken, and they're very, very high damage. I mean, I want to say they're like the same damage as a gun, basically, or maybe higher than a gun. But they have very, very short range. I mean, you have to basically be very, very close to the enemy to throw these throwing stars. But I think that as long as they're walking, they're going to be invisible up into a certain distance. Now, does that distance include their throwing star distance? I'm not sure. I think they can throw their shuriken and still stay invisible. So I think that is within the realm of their range. I think. But they are still tricky. They're kind of a unit that you can kind of use. I find that they work pretty well in forests, because in a forest, a unit will be invisible if it's a certain range away from you or a certain distance away from other enemy units, you know, no matter what, because it is a forest. Units can't hide in a forest. And so that makes it easier for ninjas, because what they can do is that they can be running, which, you know, makes them visible. But in a forest, as long as they kind of stay that distance away, they will recloak, basically. So what you can kind of do is have two ninja groups kind of going in and out and harassing enemies, throwing their ninja stars. You can kind of delay an enemy going through a forest for a long time. That works, and that kind of works as a good delaying tactic. And as far as having them go around the enemy and then attacking their general unit, that can be kind of tough because it's easy for them to die. You know, it's easy for the Battlefield Ninjas to die. So that's tricky for sure. But, you know, it's something worth playing around with. I'll just have some fun with it. I don't think I can afford to build any this turn. I think for now for this year, I think I have to focus on my new provinces, and I have to look forward to trying to kill the Shimazu daimyo as well. So yeah, I'm not quite ready to start training up those Battlefield Ninjas, but eventually I will get that going, and I can start mopping up these rebel territories, because that's going to be the next mission for me. So I should be able to stabilize the population loyalty with the shinobi that I have. If each one is a boost of 10% to the population loyalty, that should just get me to 100% here in Issa, and that should just get me to 100% here in Yamato. And I just kind of got lucky there. I kind of got lucky that I had these shinobi kind of in the area, just ready to leap in a moment's notice. And as far as defending these territories, that's going to be another issue. If these rebels are getting feisty, they want to attack me, I probably won't be able to beat them. 2 units of warrior monks, 3-star general. You know, I got archers, but then all I have is these Ashigaru to defend. And then Yamato, yeah, some beaten up units of Yari Sam, Ashigaru, 10 heavy cav. They have quite a few warrior monks here in Ki as well, so yeah, that's the issue. All of those Iki revolts spawned a lot of warrior monks. Now, I should be able to hang on to Kawachi, just because it's a river province. I have some Nodachi swordsmen, not bad. Some archers, you know, some Yari samurai, so I should be able to hang on to Kawachi. That is, even if the Oda attack me, which I'm going to try to get that alliance with them, and hopefully they won't attack me. But yeah, I don't have a ton of money to spend here now. That's the thing. I could train some more soldiers in Kawachi. That is an idea. Maybe not the worst idea, but what I'm afraid of is that because I did inherit all of these soldiers, including the upkeep on these soldiers, what I'm wondering is, did the territories that I inherit, are they going to be able to pay for the upkeep of these soldiers? And I don't know if the answer to that is yes. The answer to that might be no. So I don't know how my financial situation is going to be So I don't really know if I should be training more soldiers, but it's a tough call. If I just train up 2 more ninja for this year, that's going to be just 300 koku, so I could potentially train like another 2 spear units here in Kawachi just to kind of have them here. Or maybe just go really cheap and just get Ashigaru. Actually, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Just pump this area, these 3 regions with Ashigaru. They have cheap upkeep. It's only half the upkeep, so it's only paying 30 koku per year for each unit of Ashigaru. So just to get the numbers going, just to kind of boost the numbers and try to make sure no one fights me in these territories, because Issa, they're making 440 koku. So if I can kind of get that going, that would be very profitable for me. Kawachi, I definitely want to hold on to. It's making 504 koku. Yamato, not so much. It's pretty poor, but just keeping Issa and Kawachi would be nice. And yeah, other than that, I'm going to start moving up this army immediately. Now, I'm not going to attack. I kind of want to just kind of fill this army out with... I want to get those Battlefield Ninja going. So as soon as I can afford them and get them in this army, I just want 2 units just to kind of play around with. That would be fun. And then once I have that, I can start attacking these rebels here in southern Honshu. And other than that, I can get these ninjas going to Shikoku as well to try to hunt down the Shimazu Daimyo once I get that alliance with them. And I do have this emissary out here. He's going to start looking for that Daimyo to make that alliance. And yeah, same here with Oda. And I am training another emissary here in Bungo, so he can try to... What did I want to do with him? I already have an alliance with the Hojo, right? So why was I training a 3rd emissary? I can't remember, but I think I had a reason for it. In any case, it's always good to have more emissaries. I think I wanted emissaries just because... yeah, that's right, because I wanted them to spy for me in Shikoku, because I don't want to use shinobi, because they could potentially cause more Iko-Iki revolts in Shikoku because they are Christian. So emissaries won't convert the populace to Buddhism. They'll just kind of keep it how it is, so that's good. So yeah, that's why I was doing that. So let's just end turn and yeah, see what happens here. Now I am going to be keeping my taxes at very low just to try to help out keep these provinces in line. It looks like so far it's looking like it might get away with it. Now that Ashigaru unit that I just trained up, 4-star general, holy crap, Honda Tadakatsu. Now I have a feeling that is a historical general, but I don't know who that is, so I'm gonna have to look that one up. Yeah, I'm getting a feeling that pretty much any 4-star general that's just spawned as a 4-star general is actually historical. That's how I think it is. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I'd like to look that up and see who he is. My guess is that he would be like one of Tokugawa Ieyasu's other like right-hand man, because, we got Tokugawa Ieyasu, and then who's this other... So yeah, then the other heir is Tokugawa Nobuyasu. So I'm guessing is that Tokugawa Ieyasu's son? Because yeah, at this point... in time, the Imagawa line itself has been cut off. They're gone. They, went extinct. I'm pretty sure Imagawa Ujizane, died at a pretty young age. He never became daimyo, I don't think, because when this guy, Imagawa Yoshimoto, was killed by Oda Nobunaga on his way to the capital, pretty much I think the entire Imagawa clan just disintegrated on the spot, and then their vassal, which was Tokugawa Ieyasu, and he was the head of the Midori clan here in Mikawa, and they were just a vassal state for the Imagawa clan. And yeah, they basically switched sides and went and worked for the Oda clan, which is it's funny because he was just happy that they killed his master. They were happy that they killed the Imagawa daimyo. And from here on out, it's essentially the Tokugawa clan, not the Imagawa clan. So that's why we're seeing no more Imagawa family members. It's, Tokugawa. And I don't know if we're going to get to this point, but I wonder if we'd see another one later on in the campaign. But yeah, in any case, probably not going to make a ton of money for this year. That's kind of scaring me just because, there's not a lot of, we don't have the population loyalty here to really bump up the taxes. So I'm going to send ninjas into Shikoku. I got an emissary looking for the daimyo here. And I'm still going to train up another more ninjas here in Hizen. And in addition to that, probably some more Ashigaru. Just, I think I have the money for it. I think I can afford it for now. So I'm going to get that going. Eventually I will start attacking here in Honshu, and everything else is looking okay, I think. I'm still causing trouble in Hojo territory with my shinobi, and Takeda is still hanging on for dear life. They're still... and they got Sagami back. That's good. They're able to take Sagami back, so that's, it'll be temporary because it looks like they've gotten they're pretty weakened, but, they're putting up a fight, and I'm here for it, so... Let's press end turn. Yeah, making 1700, so that's not the worst. It kind of depends on the last 2 years. I had poor harvests, so I'm going to see how this harvest was. And now I have that geisha house, so now I can train those +2 experienced ninjas here in Bungo as well. All right, anything crazy happening? Doesn't look like it. I would like to find that Oda daimyo. That would be nice. Alright, so I got that alliance with the Shimazu clan, and I have a bunch of ninjas that are surrounding him, so let's see if I can get him down. And holy moly, okay, so Oda has just had 2 heirs come of age in just like the last year, so that's crazy. Now he has 3 heirs, which I have to, so that's 4 family members that I have to get through before I can finish their family off. Luckily, the Shimazu clan just has their daimyo, and 14% chance because he's only a rank 3. So, you know what? Let's see. I got 3 guys that are right here. Let's see if I can get them. And I got 2 more that are right here. So let's see if I can get them. And yeah, that would be cool. That would be nice if I could just get... And let's see. I want to go through Harima, I think, because I lost a ninja here in Tsunuki. So yeah, let's see. Fingers crossed. Hopefully I can kill the Shimazu daimyo. This turn, that would be cool. Other than that, yeah, I don't have a ton of money to spend, ton of money here. Let's see if I can get this alliance here with the Oda clan. Yes, and they're not at war with the Hojo, are they? No, they're not. They're allied with the Hojo clan. Nice. That would be good for me too, because then I can eventually start working on them. And as I said, I don't have a ton of money, but... should I start training ninjas here in Bungo? I don't know. Maybe I should. I feel like I still need to get soldiers going. Just in this area. Alright, so I got a few ninjas going after the Shimazu daimyo. Let's see if I can get them. Alright, there he is. That's it. Got him. The Shimazu daimyo's down. And yeah, we'll see if I can inherit some of his territories. Looks like I got a couple just based on the map up here. Looks like I didn't get all of them. But it looks like I got 3 territories. Iyo, Awa, and Awaji. And I didn't get Tsunuki or Tosa. Which is unfortunate. But we'll... Actually, yeah, they're still green. Hopefully... Did he have an heir? Did he have an heir? Oh my goodness. Let's see. So I did get an alliance with the Oda clan, so that's good. And what the heck? My clan is now the most advanced in Japan. My level of development is the envy of lesser clans. That don't make no sense. Because my armies are basic as heck. My economy is pretty basic. Maybe just based on like my battlefield ninjas and my geisha house they're basing this off of. I don't know, that's kind of silly. Yeah, I am not the most advanced clan in Japan. Hojo's far more advanced than I am. And yeah, let's see. So my shinobi that are in the Hojo territory are telling me that they are planning on invading my lands. Oh shit. Okay, interesting. It is unlikely to happen for the next couple of years, but still, the fact that they're looking at me as a potential...
not return, I presume.
Alright, here it is.
So I will keep my name.
Yeah, and so Shimazu is done. He has been assassinated, and he has no heirs. And his forces have degenerated into minor factions. Some of these factions have joined their former allies, the Takeda clan. What? What about me? The rest are rebels in Ronin and pose no immediate threat. Huh, I didn't get any territory out of that. Oh, that son of a bitch. Oh, man. Okay, well... Interesting. I mean, I guess they were, oh, and Takeda's, he's Christian now. Interesting. Huh. Well, I guess I have to kill the Takeda clan now. And I think they have a few sons, actually. So, yeah, I guess I have to go after the Takeda clan. And the Oda clan. I can go after them as well. Yes. I mean, everyone, actually. I have to go after everyone. And I think the thing, though, is going to be tricky. Yeah, Takeda is constantly been at war with the Hojo clan, so I can't really go after them right now, just because, that would end my alliance with the Hojo clan, and potentially Oda as not Oda, because Oda's not at war with the Takeda clan, but, yeah, I guess I have to turn my sights towards the Oda clan and try to take them out. I am allied with them, but they do have 3 sons, so that's going to be a lot to get through. I wonder this. So this guy, so he's honor 4 now. The ninja that just killed the daimyo is honor 4, so that's pretty badass. And let's see. So there's Oda Nobunaga. That's going to be the tough one. He's going to be tough to kill. As far as the rest of the heirs, what is there? Like, there's 3 heirs in total. I don't even know where they are. Okay, there's another one. So there's 2 heirs, and the daimyo is only 1 star. So the daimyo himself should be easy to kill. It's just Oda Nobunaga is going to be tough. He's going to be tough to get through. I'm only seeing 2 heirs. They might have another heir here in Mikasa. I can send my emissary here to check it out. Yeah, it's a bummer that I didn't get those territories. Yeah, I mean, I guess it, makes sense. Takeda has been allied with the Shimazu clan longer than I was, but, I wanted that. I wanted it. Yeah, and I don't have a ton of money, but I think at this point I can start bumping up the taxes, I think. Yeah, I think I'm looking good in these 3 territories. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to build a port here in Issa. That way I can send Tokugawa Ieyasu over to Issa. And I would like to eventually take Iga, because Iga gives a +1 honor bonus to any ninja that are trained here. Because historically, Iga is famous for its ninjas. I mean, that's kind of... They have like an entire city in Iga that's kind of the... I can't remember what the city is called, but they have like an entire... It's like the entire city is like an amusement park, like a ninja-themed amusement park, I think. I haven't been there. I've just been reading about this kind of stuff. It's kind of funny because the whole ninja myth thing wasn't really brought about until the, I believe it was the Edo period, which came after the Sengoku Jidai. So during the 250 years of peace that came afterwards, the Sengoku Jidai was very dramatized in a lot of, literature and paintings and art and poetry and stuff like that. So you have a lot of the legends of this era were made more exaggerated during the period following, and one of those legends is the legend of the ninja. That's one of those things that looks like it was very exaggerated. And that's not to say that people weren't doing ninja-like actions. It's just that the word ninja itself didn't really appear a whole lot in literature and text of the Sengoku period itself. It's actually shinobi actions. You hear about, shinobi, I think, as a verb is like means like being secretive or doing secret, little guerrilla tactics and stuff like that. And that, of course, was a real thing. That totally happened. I mean, there's totally, soldiers that did sneaky stuff. And that's, probably where the myth of the ninja was built up on. But yeah, it's definitely kind of changed throughout the time, that is. But it would be nice to get Iga anyway, just to get that +1 bonus for ninjas, and then I can eventually be producing +3 honor ninjas from the from the get-go. So that'd be nice. that'd be really good for me. But yeah, this has been an interesting episode. Not exactly going to plan. I mean, yeah, getting rid of the Mori is fine, but you know, I basically made the Takeda clan stronger, which is kind of awkward because now it's like, jeez, it's the one clan that I can't ally with because they're at war with the Hojo clan. So yeah, I'm gonna have to start going after the Hojo and the Oda. Luckily for me, I do have geisha houses in Bungo and Heizen now, so I can train those +2 honor ninjas in both of those places. And I am working on building those battlefield ninjas here in Buzen. It takes a while. Each unit takes 4 turns to train up, so it's going to be a while before, you know, I have enough to fill out, you know, my armies. In fact, maybe I should start building up towards having another battlefield ninja dojo somewhere. That wouldn't be the worst idea as well, just to kind of increase the speed at which I can train up those guys. But yeah, that's all going to have to wait until next time. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and thank you very much for watching. I've been Kanastep, and this has been Shogun Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.